Legal.
What's going on, YouTube? Chuck Taylor here. Got a pair of playoff eights for you for another episode of the Fake Files. As you can see, just from me showing a little bit of the shoe there, all this right here is all messed up compared to an authentic pair of eights. It doesn't look anything like that. As you can see on the side, little design, it's just like a whole big black blob right there. Put up a picture of an authentic pair of eights here on my phone. And as you can see, completely different as far as the way that design is. Also, the Air Jordan is like really indented into the side of the strap. Whereas on this pair, if you can see that there, it's like very gently indented. Plus, you have to pull the strap literally all the way to the back of the shoe to even show the full Air Jordan name. And even the tongue, tongue is just all crooked and stuff now because of course this is pulled to the most here. Second off, the Jordan logo right here, that's just horrible. By far probably one of the worst Jordan logos I've ever seen on a pair of fakes. And on the bottom, same thing there. Looked like Jordan's hand got ran over by a Mack truck or something, just all flattened. That's a look at the bottom of the shoe there. Bottom doesn't look too bad besides the Jordan logo, really. And the actual SKU on the shoe, that does match off of the size tag right there. It actually does match up with a real pair of playoff eights if you type it in. But still, it doesn't have like the traditional, like, looking Jordan tag on there. It's just more basic. Another thing I noticed, this pull tag right here, it's way too big. If you have a pair of the real ones, it's like it doesn't even allow you to pull. It's like all this is just stuck in there. Where on a real pair of eights, you can actually, this will actually push down the pull tag, you can pull it up. That's why it's a pull tag there. But on this one, it's all just stitched in there. No reason for this even, really. But that's a look at them. If you were to just see these without really paying too much attention to them, they might pass. Another thing that seems a little bit weird to me is just the shape of the shoe in general. Might be because it's like just a bigger size, but the shape just seems a little bit off. The toe just looks like it's turned up a little bit too much. But the design on the inside, didn't really find too much wrong with that. Mostly just the design on the side, the Air Jordan indentation on the side of the tabs, and of course the Jordan logo on the bottom and the pull tag in the back. That was the biggest things that I noticed as far as these. But overall quality of these fakes, not really too bad, honestly. They might be able to pass if you weren't paying too much attention. The actual material here, the nubuck material, it's a little bit rough, not very soft like the real pair. But without really touching it, you might not be able to tell really. But anyways, that's a look at them. Anything else you see that might look a little bit suspect, then point it out in the comments below, of course. But as always, say no to fakes. Not really worth it. But on the other hand, I know a dude that he has a crazy shoe collection, but he hoops in fake shoes. You would never know that the dude had a nice shoe collection unless you actually knew him as a person and got to talking to him. But he always hoops in fake shoes, which is kind of funny to me. But anyways, another episode of the Fake Files. Oh, and there go another thing I just noticed. This material right here is all messed up on the way it's sewed in there. You can't really tell, but it's like a little lump in there. Right in there. It's a little lump. And as you can see, it's a little bit of red got kind of splattered onto there, whatever. So yeah, of course, any shoe, no matter whether it's authentic or fake, can have different defects like that as far as the color bleeding or something like that. Just from manufacturer defects, but of course, with actual fake shoes, it's more likely to happen. But hey, that's another episode of the Fake Files. Jordan Playoff 8s. I believe these actually are retroing again this year. I know the bunnies are. I believe these might be out as well. If anybody want to confirm that, you can of course just write it in the comments. But either way it go, fake is fake. Just don't do it. Playoff 8s. Or you can call them the fakes. F-A-K-E-S. The fakes. That's what we're going to call them right there. Chuck T signing out. Bam. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @TheRealChuckT. # I want free sneaks with the Z. Be in the drawing to get a free pair of shoes. And I'm out.
The sky's falling, the wind is calling, stand for something or die in the morning. Section 80, high power.